This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, please visit LibriVox.org. This reading by Gord MacKenzie. The Spy by James Fenimore Cooper. Editor's Introduction. Cooper was born in 1789. His earliest memories must have been of what was then the frontier, for when he was a baby his father took him, with his 11 brothers and sisters, to the shore of Otsego Lake, where he bought a large tract of land and laid out the Cooperstown, which still bears that name. Here the boy grew up, on an impressive estate but under frontier conditions, until he was sent to Albany, not far away, to be tutored in the fashion of the day by a clergyman, in preparation for college. At 13, not an unusual age in a day when, for underclassmen, the colleges were little more than advanced academies, he was admitted to Yale. He was not studious, and seems to have fallen in with the element who went there, like John Trumbull's Tom Brainless, to doze away 4 years, in sleep and slothfulness and play, and at the end of half that time he was dismissed. Soon after, in 1806, he spent a year at sea on a merchantman, and after his return he secured a commission as midshipman in the United States Navy. Here he served from 1808 until 1811, when he resigned to marry the daughter of a Tory who had fought for King George in the War of the Revolution. From 1811 to 1820 he was a busy citizen and family man, living part of the time at Cooperstown, and the rest in the countryside, nearer New York City. Although authorship was equally unsuspected by himself or his friends, his experience in these first 30 years of his life had been varied and fruitful for a coming novelist and critic. He had seen life on land and sea, in town and country, and in the 3 states that converge on the mouth of the Hudson. He had known the frontier, lived on the land fought over during the Revolution, and from his father, his tutor, and his wife's family, had learned to see the country and his countrymen with observant and critical eyes. In 1820, almost by accident, he undertook to write a story, imitatively attempting a novel of English society life, a life of which he had no first-hand experience. The one important consequence was that he was encouraged to try again, and was prevailed on by his friends to deal with material that was more familiar to him. The result.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?